Hello, Satnam. Happy Saturday. Good to see you guys. Hello. This is Kundalini Yoga with Kara Looney, and we do this every Saturday. Good to see you guys. If you're new to the practice of Kundalini Yoga, I encourage you to kind of stick around and see what we're all about here, what the intention is behind the technology. We call it technology because the mere fact of just implementing the process of the Kriyas produces a effect, a transformation. Hey, Felicia, good to see you, Satnam. So you don't even necessarily need to believe in it or, do all the things that you see people who practice Kundalini Yoga doing, like wrapping the head or wearing white. Those elements do have purpose in the technology itself. You don't need to believe in any philosophy or religion or even in God for that matter. Though I imagine in implementing the technology over time, one does come to understand a power higher than one's mind, one's belief systems, one's labels, a higher power that governs all things. Because that's kind of what we're tapping into in this technology. And it's a really beautiful, miraculous thing. It starts at one level of your being and then expands into exponential levels. So good to see you guys signing on. Thanks for the thumbs up. Love to know who else is here with me today. Feel free, if you have the ability, to text into the chat field and let me know who you are. Couple little housekeeping items before we get started. It'll be brief. All the music I run through an app called Yogi Tunes. You could go to yogitunes.com, and it makes use of all these beautiful Kundalini yoga musicians and artists and yoga artists and all these things. So that's a really cool thing. We're here every Saturday practicing Kundalini yoga live on YouTube. In addition to this class, you can practice with me 5 times a week on my platform, on my website called Yoga Club. If you go to karalooney.com and you go to the Yoga Club classes section, you'll see that I offer live stream Kundalini, live stream Vinyasa Flow with a strong spiritual element to it. And you can practice with me live and through video. So you have access to live classes, you have access to a library of videos. There's a number of different membership options depending on the amount of times you want to practice live with me, whether you only want to practice video, whether it's Kundalini or flow or both. Hi, Dan. And then you can also drop in every once in a while if you don't feel that a subscription membership is the way to go for you. So there's that. I know, with all that's been going on in our whole process of how we practice yoga or how we get our fitness thing in, we have a lot of maybe subscriptions to different teachers and different platforms. So just know that what I offer is nice and affordable, so you can take that on maybe with a couple others that you might be rolling with right now. Good to see more of you signing on. Hello, happy Saturday. I don't know if I already said hi, Dan, but hi, Dan. I see your comment there. Let's see. We're in the midst of our 40-day meditation journey, focused on connecting to our most authentic self by way of the Mul Mantra. If you're interested in joining me on the next 40-day journey, we will be beginning mid-March, and it's going to be a little different this time around. This next 40-day journey, we're going to be focused specifically on pranayama. So instead of focusing on a mantra over 40 days and various versions of that mantra, we're going to focus on different pranayama techniques, different breath modalities during the next 40-day journey. And we're going to have a book to complement that whole process. Hi, Heather Finch. Oh, you're with your husband today in Portland. Good. Thanks for joining. Hello, hubby. So that'll be the next 40-day meditation journey, and that will be opening up in mid-March. So if you're already on my email list, you'll get notified. If you follow me on social media, Instagram or Facebook, you'll get notified of that. If you're not, and you'd like to get notified of upcoming things, you can go to karalooney.com and go to the contact section of my website and get on my mailing list. Hi, Natasha. Good to see you. Natasha says hello to everybody. And last but not least, if you feel motivated to provide an energy exchange today, if what I brought to the table today or on any other given day serves you in a way that brings you gratitude and peace, feel free to extend a donation if you like, either by way of just simply subscribing to this channel if you haven't yet already, or donating monetarily. You can find me on PayPal caroluniyoga@gmail.com. You can also find me on Square Cash and Zelly. Donations are not required, though they are always appreciated. Hey, Warren, good to see you. All right, guys. Today we're going to be working on present moment awareness. If you received my email to my email distribution list today, we talked a little bit about presence in the introduction to the email that I sent out. And that's kind of going to be the intention for the classes this weekend, is really sitting in present moment awareness right now. And if you're not with me now, then how about now? Like now, right? This is it. Present moment awareness now. All right, so I'm going to slide back and we'll get started. Honey's here. She's not in present moment awareness. She's ruminating because I had to put drops in her ears today. So she has a bit of an itchy ear situation going on. And speaking of dogs, does anybody else have a funny dog with a strong sense of irony like I do? I know she can't read. At least all indications point to the fact that she can't read, except for this one thing, which is when I take her on walks, you know, everybody has a sign on their grass or on their lawn dictating that they don't want you to allow your pet to go onto the bathroom. And it's all in interesting projections, like be respectful. Like being respectful is definitely open to interpretation to the person. So, I mean, I may find it highly respectful to let my dog go to the bathroom on your lawn, but then pick it up and take it with me. You may not find that respectful. So I would choose a more direct sign. Anyway, every neighbor around me has one of those signs. So I just figured, you know what? I'm not going to create a lot of inflammation in my animal to like, no, don't go there. No, don't go there. I'm just going to let her go, pick up after ourselves. You know, she's a tiny dog, so her pee doesn't really make that big of a difference. But what's really funny is that she actually finds the sign itself and goes to the bathroom on the sign. It's really funny. She has a very strong sense of irony. I find it really hilarious because I know she can't read the sign, but she must understand to some degree that that's like really sticking it to the person. she has like a problem with authority, just like her mother. And she kind of likes, meaning me, she kind of likes to like stick it to the man, so to speak. And in doing so, she goes to the bathroom directly on the sign that's asking her not to do so. And I just thought I'd share that with you. And I'm curious to know if anyone else has an animal that kind of has a strong and beautiful sense of irony. Please let me know and put it in the chat field. All right. Let's get ready for practice. We're going to focus on present moment awareness. Take a little loosening up of the tension in your neck. Eyes are at third eye center. And I know these neck rolls seem a little chaotic to you than I'm doing. It's only because it feels so good. But please make sure that if you have any neck injuries or frailties in the neck, that you're being conscious and aware. And today we're going to be doing a little bit of breath of fire. So those of you ladies who may be pregnant or on the first 3 days of your period, please refrain from breath of fire and instead implement a longer, slower breath. What else is worthy of mentioning? Breath holds. Sometimes we hold breath on the inhale and suspend, which increases blood pressure. Sometimes we hold breath on the complete empty exhale that lowers the blood pressure. So if you know that you have challenges with either high or low blood pressure, be conscious, conscientious, and aware when and if you're doing any breath holds. We don't want anyone raising or lowering their blood pressure when they have conditions, okay? So if you've been, say, for example, in surgery, you know, heart, brain, any type of trauma to the body, please be conscious and be mindful and gentle to your bodies. Okay, my sister keeps texting me. She never texts me, except for family always reaches out when I am otherwise doing something else. But I love them. All right, let's bring the hands to the heart center, rub the palms together. Stimulating 72,000 energy channels. We call these nadis. We also know these as meridian lines. So we're charging up our energy centers, charging up all the channels that allow energy to move and transfer. We bring the thumbs into the sternum, shoulders down away from the ears. I see a few people have texted into the chat field. I will respond to you and acknowledge you when we're finished today. Let's take a deep inhale through the nose. Sigh it out through the mouth. Eyes are at third eye center. Engage a subtle root lock. That's sex organ, rectum, navel muscles. Kind of squeeze them, draw them up. And we tune in with the Adi mantra. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. I bow to the divine teacher within. We're calling on the high self. We're calling on that spiritual consciousness within ourselves. And then we tune in with the Mangalacharan mantra, mantra of protection, mantra of surrender. Let's take a deep breath in through the nose to begin. Guru Dev Guru Dev Guru Dev Namo. Arengre Name, Jagarengre Name, Satengre Name, Sri Gurudev Name. Arengre Name, Jagarengre Name, Satengre Name, Sri Gurudev Name. Arengre Name, Jagarengre Name, Satengre Name, Sri Gurudev Name. Take a full breath in through the nose. Suspend it, root lock third eye. And exhale, release. All right, good to see you guys. We're going to be doing a lot of pranayama today, different pranayamas, little breath of fire. We're going to also be doing some whistling. Dan's going to be excited about this. We've done this Kriya before in either yoga club classes or 40-day meditations, or maybe a little bit of both. And people have mentioned, as we, Dan specifically mentions, when we whistle, he just pictures anvils falling. Obviously a person much like myself, raised on cartoons. So be conscious and mindful of your breath today, your experience when you're doing these breath techniques. On the more energizing side, they can be somewhat overstimulating sometimes. So just know what your present state of energy is. If you already find yourself a little anxious, agitated, distracted, sometimes really powerful pranayama can aggravate those states. So know thyself at the moment. Take an inventory, see how you feel, and see how the work that we're going to do adapts to that. Present moment awareness is the topic of our class today, and we're going to be focusing our Kriya set around present moment awareness. Okay, it's the foundational element in our collective, in our personal, in our spiritual evolution, right? Not necessarily doing certain things, but certain things that bring you to present moment awareness. It can be different for anybody else. It could be, you know, a bell ringing randomly throughout the day. Oh yeah, It brings me into awareness. Or hearing the sound of birds, that brings us into present moment awareness. Or connecting to the breath, practicing yoga, meditating, looking someone in the eyes. These are all ways to really connect into present moment awareness. And regardless of the teacher, the school of thought, the cultural influence or modality when it comes into the technologies we employ towards self, collective, and spiritual evolution, the foundational focus is first connecting to present moment awareness before you do anything else, before you start stretching out your hammies or like getting into back bends or doing a breath technique. Connect to present moment first. That's where everything starts from. 2,000 years ago, when Patanjali wrote the Yoga Sutras, the first line in the Yoga Sutras, the foundational aspect, now begins the study of yoga. Now begins the study of yoga. Right now, in this present moment, when you are in present moment, begins your study of yoga. Not by doing your first down dog or, participating in a yoga class, but sitting in the now is when the study and the practice of yoga begins. Not after you've proven you can do certain poses where, a lot of times I'll hear people, people are like, oh, what do you do? I teach yoga for a living. Oh, I can't do yoga. I'm so inflexible. Flexibility is not a precursor to practicing yoga. Getting in yourself in the present moment of now is the foundational precursor to practicing yoga. Flexibility comes after you hit present moment awareness. Not after you've gotten the body that you want, not after you've healed all your issues, and not before you can be okay with who you are as you are, right? Well, I can't practice yoga until I'm actually okay with myself. And then just like everyone else who practices yoga appears to be. And then once I'm okay with myself, then maybe I can start practicing yoga. No, like all the mind things that we've absorbed around what it is to be a yogi and to practice yoga, it's really mostly and most foundationally about connecting to the now, present moment awareness. Yoga begins anytime and every time you are in the now. Yoga means to create union and to merge with, not to be separate or separated from, to align with, attune to, and merge with the experience of the now and what the now has to offer, which is in fact the only true reality, which is the now, right? Past rumination and future projection are states of illusion and fantasy. Much of humanity lives most of their lives in past rumination or future projection, if not all of their lives, right? We know people like this. We find ourselves in those situations a lot, right? This is why we're here. Bring me back into the now. Bring me back into the now. What it is to be present, right? I like to define it most as being the most alive you can bring yourself into being. The most hyper state of aliveness that you can find, right? In a state of acceptance, in a state of curiosity, witnessing, non-judging as you're witnessing, right? Because when you start judging, well, then you're getting into the mind. You're getting into what it could have been, what it should have been, what it's not, all of those things. Present moment awareness and being in the now is also an awareness of breath, an awareness of the heartbeat, the pulse, awareness of the mind, awareness of the soul, awareness of energy, and connection to your own consciousness and consciousness of that around you. In this context, one can endeavor to spend their whole life practicing yoga in all aspects of one's life. It's not just when you step on the mat. You can practice yoga 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, in whatever it is that you happen to be doing at that moment, right? From the mundane, like doing the dishes, just bearing witness to the process of washing, of rinsing, of yourself breathing, of yourself, handling the items, bringing something ancient to your being at that moment. Bring something ancient and witnessing to the table while you're doing these mundane tasks. It makes them actually really pleasurable. And then you can bring now moment awareness into the more complicated aspects, like raising a family or being in a romantic relationship, encountering dis-ease, or facing one's own process of dying, right? As opposed to denying it, resisting it, being fearful of it. sitting in it. Wow. Okay. So this is it. This is when the time is coming. I want to be here. I want to be present for it. Right? It's an evolutionary process. To be present in the now is to be living life in the most authentic, real, and raw state possible. Radical. This is how babies and children and animals live, until we get our hands on them. As fully grown, acculturated human beings, we do have the benefit of complex and abstract thought. We have the benefit of our memories to assist us in the process of evolving. Memory serves to help us learn from fruitless or harmful choices, or ones that, could have been improved upon or finer tuned, so we don't make that same mistake again. It supports evolution, right? Our memory does. We also have the benefit of our imagination to endeavor into the future. Also assists us in the process of evolution to promote and inspire progress. However, neither memory nor imagination should be favored to the sacrifice of the present moment. So let me restate that. Neither the memory nor the imagination, which memory enables past ruminations and imagination enables projections into the future. Neither of those two should be favored to the sacrifice of the present moment. Present moment should be here all the time. And then, I have to tap into my memory here. And maybe if I just project a little bit, think about it, but then bring myself right back here, right? It makes us more aware of our aliveness, makes us more conscious, and I think allows us to be the more fully expressed human beings that we were designed to be. Present moment should be favored above all else when one seeking true and complete evolution, not just evolution of body, not just evolution of mind, right, through education, through learning, but also evolution of spirit, of consciousness. So today's set, we're going to be seated in cross-legged position quite a bit. So as such, we're going to do a little bit of warming up into the lower body and legs too. This is going to be a nice meditative set, a lot of pranayama, a lot of breath holds and things like that to really get us in a state of witness. Okay, so let's start with, I'm a little chilly in here. Let's start with some Sufi circles. I will warm up momentarily. Hands on the shins, inhaling forward, exhaling back, eyes drawn up to third eye center. Okay, now is when yoga begins. Let's begin our practice. Let's first step into the now. Feeling the body moving. Feeling the muscles soften, the tension relax, connecting to the breath. Eyes are at third eye center, stimulating glandular activity in the brain. Dropping thoughts of the past and anticipations of the future. Sitting here, now. Let's go for 4. 3, 2, last time. Inhale, center, and reverse. Stirring that midsection, massaging organs, releasing toxins and stagnancies. Loosening up any tension in the body, the hips, chest, back, shoulders, neck. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold center, spinal flex. Inhale forward, exhale back. Now let's pick up that pace. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, lift. Exhale. Hands come onto the shoulders. Eyes are up at third eye center. Let's do spinal twist. Inhale, left. Exhale, right. Eyes are at third eye center. Rotating through the spine. Beautiful, nice action for realignment to the spine. Releasing tension in the low back. Again, wringing out, purifying, drawing that energy up. Let's lift those hands off the shoulders. Gyan Mudra. Index finger and thumb join. Eyes at third eye center. Good. Now reach arms up 60 degrees. Shoulders down away from the ears. Nice, long, straight 60-degree angles. Even extending through the fingers themselves. Think of yourself as channeling energy from the heart out and up through the arms. Into the fingers. Out into your energy field. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, lift and hold center. And let's sweep through the energy field. Reaching long, stretching. Eyes closed and drawn up. Feel yourself sweeping through the energy field around the body. Long, full, complete breaths. Nice lateral flexion of the spine. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, hinge and bow forward, coming on to tabletop position. Hands are under the shoulders, knees are under the hips. We begin cat-cow. Powerful breathing, eyes are closed and at third eye center. And we distribute pranic life force energy. In other words, distributing consciousness throughout the whole body, into every cell. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, chin and tail. Exhale. All right, staying here in this tabletop position. I'm going to take my left arm, reach it forward. My right leg, extend it back. Navel draws in, nice long spine. This is my inhale. Exhale comes in under. Just going for a few of these. Just energize the lower body, balancing out right and left hemispheres of the brain. Let's go for 4, 3, 2. Inhale, hold on the 1, and release. Let's do the same thing on the side. Left leg extends back, right arm extends forward, thumb to the sky. Navel draws in. Inhale. Exhale, crunch under. 4, 3, 2, inhale 1. Exhale, release. Come sit back and bring the legs into a straddle position. Okay, wide legs. Maybe bend the knees, if that helps. Do a little wiggle jiggle of the legs, loosen up some of the joints, the connections. Now, flexing through the feet or pointing through the feet. Either way, I want the engagement there, right? As opposed to kind of like just floppity feet. I have my toes pointed. Feel free to do what you like. Inhale, lift. Exhale, slow bow. Now, if you find yourself unable to fully lengthen through the spine, maybe prop a pillow or a blanket under the hips, under the buttocks, and that will help create elongation in the spine. Feel free to have a bend in the knees if the hamstrings need a little assistance. Connecting into the present moment. This can be done most easily with the eyes closed and connected into the breath. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, hold center. Okay, flex the feet. Maybe grab onto the big toes if you can. If not, hands are on the shins or upper thighs. Inhale, lift. Exhale. Again. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale. Exhale. All right. Pull those legs in. I'd like you guys to take those arms up at 60 degrees. Shoulders down away from the ears. Fingertips pull into the pads of your palms. Thumbs reach toward one another like a big arc of energy is over the top of the head. We're going to begin a breath of fire. Okay? It's a rhythmic pumping of the belly, as I'm showing you, with an inhale through the nose and an exhale through the nose. Okay? As I inhale, my belly grows big. As I exhale, my belly gets narrower to the center of my spine. Here we go. Even on the exhale, even on the inhale. This is not a manic, anxious breath. This is nice, smooth, stable, balancing, harmonizing breath. Now take a full deep breath in through the nose. Just suspended, root lock third eye. Keep that breath held, join the thumb tips to touch overhead, reach the fingers to the sky. Keep the posture, exhale. Inhale. Suspend, root lock third eye. And exhale. Hands come down gently around the body, around the fingertips. Just bear witness here for a moment. Connect to the now. What's going on in presence? Just observe it, don't judge it. Gently blink your eyes open. I love this crease, that's so fun. To those who don't know how to whistle, I imagine it can be a little bit frustrating, but do know that one does not need to actually know how to whistle to get the benefit of this. It's the way that the air is moving through the mouth, into the lungs, into the body, the focus that is placed, the awareness that is placed when one is whistling, right? Even if you can't make the sound, you still can articulate your mouth, your tongue, have the control, the focus, and the awareness on the breath as if you were whistling, even if you are unable to make the actual sound itself. So keep that in mind, okay? We're going to take our left hand onto our heart. Right hand extends the Jupiter finger. This finger, and the thumb closes down the remainder of the fingers. Elbows bent, nice, gentle, soft, relaxed shoulders. Now the Jupiter finger is connected to wisdom, it's connected to intuition, connected to high awareness. Okay, so there's no mistake that this finger is the one that is in preference here or in focus here in this Kriya set. I'm going to engage my root lock, gently pull my navel in, and I'm going to have my chin gently tucked. So there's what we call some bandhas employed here. I'm going to inhale through the nose, the eyes closed at third eye center. As full and completely as I can, and I'm going to exhale out, whistle. Do your best not to envision anvils falling or the Wile E. Coyote jumping off a mountain. Just enjoy the sound. Eyes drawn up, third eye center. Stay in presence, stay in relaxation. Keep whistling on your exhale. And if you find some frenetic, resistant, anxious energy, just acknowledge that as the nervous system trying its best to adjust into relaxation. Maybe your fight or flight aspect of your nervous system is a little overstimulated, so there's some resistance. Just soften to the present moment. Be with the sound, be with the breath, have patience. Inhale through the nose. And suspend the breath, root lock, third eye. And exhale, release, soften the hands. As I was doing this Kriya, it made me think of Snow White, right? Like in the Seven Dwarfs and the whole whistle while you work vibe. And I find myself often, I've mentioned this to a couple of my friends and people in my 40 day, I find myself whistling in the house, whistling literally while I work, like do the dishes and things like that. And I think whistling has a beautiful quality of keeping us in presence, right? If you're whistling while you're doing something, whatever, there is a awareness focused on the breath in a way that overrides an overabundance of affiliation with the mind. So really, literally whistling while you work is a way to keep you into presence, whatever it is that you're doing. And I think it allows for levity, it allows for pleasure, it allows for acceptance, all sorts of things. So pick that one back up. We used to do it a lot as kids, I imagine. Pick it back up. Second part of this Kriya, right? Let's get some energy into the hands. Let's take the right hand over the top of the head, shoulders soft, right? Now you're not going to muscle through this with the arm. You're going to gently relax and hold it in an angular structure that allows for consistency, sustainability, right? We're not going to grip in the hand. We're not going to grip in the shoulder. That's going to cause exhaustion. We're going to align the joints, stack everything up nice and high in the spine. And then we're going to take the left hand, Jupiter finger to the sky, root lock, navel lock, chin lock. Again, inhaling through the nose, exhaling through a whistle. Excuse me. Eyes, third eye center, sustainable, relaxed posture. If you're feeling that shoulder, maybe the arm, just be aware of it in presence. Don't project into the future, when will this be over? Don't think into the past, well, last time I held my arms up, it was sucked, right? Stay in the present. Bear witness to the sensations. Don't judge them. 2. Take a full deep inhale. And suspend gently without anxiety, fulfilled in the chest and the belly. Exhale, release. And again, bearing witness, not judging. Just experiencing what the now is like. Hearing sounds and breathing, I feel relaxed. Okay, last part that will involve whistling. I'm going to take both the arms up. Palms press, thumbs cross. Now if you find yourself overwhelmingly tense in the shoulders, feel free to interlace the last 3 fingers and extend through the Jupiter finger, right? That will give you a little bit of binding at the top of the hands to allow you to soften and relax in the shoulders. Okay, really try and lengthen through those arms. Otherwise, if you don't have super tense and tight shoulders, think about really pressing the palms together, tucking the shoulders down and away, and then elongating through the arms. Inhale, nose. Exhale, whistle. Drawing this energy up, up, up to the highest centers of consciousness, throat, third eye, crown. Eyes are at third eye center. Notice how the process of whistling keeps you present, above the level of whatever sensations you may be feeling in the shoulders. Let's take 2 more. Inhale through the nose. And suspend the breath, relax third eye, press those palms together, reach up. Be conscious of the energy in the hands and then spread it out around your whole being as you let the arms come down. And bear witness for a moment. Gently bring the left hand under the chest, right hand on top. And I'd like you to do some long, deep breathing and connecting to the center of awareness that lives in the heart. There's a cardiac intuition, there's a cardiac knowing here in the heart. And it is said actually that our ability for precognition exists in the heart. There were studies done for those with precognitive abilities. And long story short, they were shown a series of slides and set up to, something that would pick up the brain waves, the heart waves, the heart effects. And fractions of seconds before provocative images were presented to a person, like by provocative I may be violent or sexual or something that's kind of shocking and stimulating, the heart, before the picture even appeared, fractions of seconds, the heart already responded to the stimulation before it was even presented to the eyes. So the heart has so much ability to sit in present awareness and have hypercognitive abilities. So let's breathe into that space. Enrich that space. Eyes are at third eye center. I'd like you to take a long, full, deep inhale through the nose, inflate the belly. Exhale. Aware of it coming in the nose, traveling down the throat, into the chest, allowing the diaphragm to drop. And then release it out. Subtle form of detoxification, of release, of surrender. And bear witness to that part of yourself that wants to step out of the present moment, that wants to go through habitual patterns of checking the phone and thinking about what happened, what's going to happen, instead of what is happening. Let's get in the moment of what is happening. The breath, the body, the being. Again, still practicing yoga. Present moment now. Allow this to be very healing, restorative. Allow yourself to merge with something subtle. Otherwise, you'd be too preoccupied to even approach or consider. Take your final deep breath in through the nose. Suspend it. Feel yourself without anxiety, without tension, without force. Just be a container, a full container. And exhale. All right, I'm going to pick up the energy a little bit with the hand on the navel. Left hand on the navel, Right hand on top of the navel. Eyes are closed. I'm going to chant this, chant the mantra. Had, had, had. Okay? Powerful, rhythmic, move that energy from the belly up. And when the tongue flicks at the roof of the mouth, that energy is being transmitted up into the high centers of the brain. So this is a powerful, productive way to move energy. All right, here we go. Eyes at third eye. Hut, 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 hut. Hands are not forcing the belly. Hands are just along for the ride as the belly moves from the sound. Hut, 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 hut. Project that sound. Let it fill the room. Hut, 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 hut. Keep going. Chant that mantra long, powerful, strong. Projection. Hut, 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 hut. Stay the course. Stay present while you're doing it. Hut, 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 hut. Not what happened, not what's going to happen, but what is happening. Hut, 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 hut. Take a deep inhale. Suspend the breath. Relax, third eye, big belly, chest, full container. Maybe feel the pulse of the belly and the heart. Exhale completely. All the way out, all the way out. Empty, empty, empty. Gently hold. Please inhale. Hands come up to the chest, opposite elbows in front of the heart. Get a good grip on those opposite elbows or triceps. Take a deep inhale. Suspend the breath. Squeeze. Squeeze everything tight. Eyes the third eye. Exhale, relax. 2 more times, just like that. Inhale. Root lock, third eye, squeeze everything in the body, muscles that support the spine, squeeze. Exhale. Again, last time, everything in the whole body tightens up. We suspend the breath, root lock, third eye. Here we go. And exhale. Please relax. What's happening? Experiencing what's happening. Not what happened. Not what's going to happen. It's right now. Seems so elementary, right? As we create a regular practice of saying, what is happening? What am I experiencing right now? Creates neural pathways for present moment awareness. And then we end up starting to live our lives with more presence, more awareness, more connection, more spirituality. And please come laying down onto your backs. We're going to have a little savasana, and we'll get up and chant our mantra of the week. Please come laying down, feet and thighs turn out naturally. Palms face up next to the hips. I'm all verklempt today. Palms face up next to the hips, shoulders down away from the ears. Take a sigh out. Let that jaw relax. The tongue soften in the mouth. Please allow the ears to fall back. Eyes sink back. Ears relax back. And a soft awareness at the crown of your head. Like it's a gateway, like it's a portal. shoulders and your toes. Draw your knees into your chest. Wrap your forearms around your shins and rock from side to side. Roll onto one side into fetal position. While you're down there, take a full deep breath in through the nose. Sigh it out. And use your top hand to press yourself up seated. Cross-leg position. I finally got a new heater installed after, a while of a broken heater and space heaters. And despite its newness and its apparent evolution from its former version, it's actually rather loud. It just turned on and I was like, whoa, so sorry if there was a little sound interference. Not that big of a deal though. Okay, mantra of the week is HUD, right? We already chanted it. HUD is basically means collectively creative infinity, right? Or God, that universal consciousness, right? When we're chanting HUD, 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 we're calling on that. We're unearthing it from within ourselves, right? That sound is so powerful, so radiant. This mantra can be used for a myriad of different intentions. Today we're going to be doing a prosperity meditation with the sound HUD. I love this meditation. I love the movement of the hands. It involves the use of what's called the Jupiter mound of the fingers, right? So we kind of slap them together like that with the right thumb closest to the heart. So the left thumb kind of cozies into the crease of the right thumb. HUD. And then like smoothing a sphere, we come around and hit the Mercury mound of the fingers. HUD, all right? HUD, 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 HUD. Belly's moving with the chant. Eyes are at the tip of the nose. Now, 1/10 of the eyes closed through the eyelashes. Often I find myself sometimes just the eyes just closing automatically. I don't know. There's all of a sudden I'm looking through the lashes and then the gate closes. So don't be too hard on yourself if you're not able to keep your eyes through the lashes for the 1/10 for the whole time. But if you are, then all the better. All right. I want this to be calm, relaxed, meditative, but stay present, stay aware, stay in witness. Here we go. HUD, 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 HUD. Think of this sphere of energy between the two hands. is the seed of the present moment, right? You're nurturing it. You're holding it in the palm of your hands. Present moment awareness. Had, 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 had. Reminding yourself what's important is what's happening, not what's about to happen, not what happened. What's happening. Had, 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 had. Take a deep inhale. Turn the palms facing up, Mercury mounds together. Lift those hands up. Full receipt of blessing of universal presence. When you're in presence, this is where we have the most amount of power available to us, the most amount of energy. Hold that all in the palm of your hand. Release the breath. One more time, inhale. Exhale. Release, relax. Well done, guys. I know today was a rather, contemplative set. It really is in the space of that contemplative energy or that awareness that we can really reclaim connection to presence. Let's bring the hands to the heart center and tune out with one round of the Long Time Sun a cappella. May the long time sun shine upon you. All love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. And then we close that out with 3 long vibrational expressions of the sound Sat Nam, declaring truth is my identity. Let's take a deep breath in through the nose to begin. May the long time sun shine upon you. All love surround you. And the pure light within you guide your way on. Guide your way on. Guide your way on. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. breath in through the nose. Suspended, root lock, third eye. Bring those folded hands to third eye center. Blessing that you'll be guided by intuition and have that wisdom and courage to follow it. Exhale, bowing forward. Satnam. Namaste. Thank you, honey. All right, guys, I'm going to slide forward. I hope you enjoyed class. Couple things to mention. I'm here every Saturday practicing and teaching Kundalini on YouTube. You can also join me on my website, on my platform. We do class through Zoom, and we interact. We have community together. We share at the beginning, at the end sometimes. That's called Yoga Club. You could go to caroluni.com and go to the Yoga Club classes section. I have membership, subscription options, and drop-in options. We have a couple flow classes a week. Tomorrow we have one in the morning. And then we have a couple Kundalini classes during the week. We have Monday afternoons and Thursday mornings. All right, so we have a ton of classes that you can participate in. We also have a video library available on Yoga Club. So love to have you guys in class with me there, where we can really hone in and get to know each other a little bit more. Let's see, 40-day meditation journeys. We're currently on our 6th journey, having a ton of fun with the Mole Mantra and with our book, Becoming Supernatural by Joe Dispenza. Our next 40-day meditation journey will begin in mid-March, and we're going to be focusing all on pranayama technique in the next 40-day meditation journeys. If you'd like to donate to today's class, if you feel that you want to provide an energy exchange of some sort, always subscribing to this channel is wonderful. You can also donate through PayPal under caroluniyoga@gmail.com. You can also find me on Square Cash and on Zelly. All right, let's see what I missed. Brenda McCabe. Hey, happy Saturday, Brenda. Hi, Tom Carlson. Hey, Sunny C. Hey, Kato. Get out. Hey, Kato. Glad you're here. And she says hi to you too, honey. Epic Eyes has a bunch of flames he's thrown at me. That's awesome. Or she. Sunny C says, FYI, we didn't hear your heater. Oh, good. Thank you for letting me know, because that would have always been a mystery to me. I would have probably been all bent out of shape about it. Felicia, great class. You're welcome. You're welcome, Natasha. Dan, great class. I managed to dispel all falling anvils. Well, probably because I replaced it with a Wile E. Coyote for you. Love to know if anyone has any more things to say or questions to ask, what they thought about the topic, presence, what they thought about the Kriya set, whistling in general. I encourage you guys to whistle while you work. It makes a world of difference. Love to see you in Yoga Club classes, and look forward to joining me next Saturday, okay? So have a great rest of your Saturday, guys. Me and Honey are going to go for WALK. So we'll see you later. All right. Satnam. Bye-bye.